Okay, I'm going to show you how to graph sin. Now, when you're starting off with graphing, you have to figure out where you have to start from. And for the most part, it's usually at the center, but before you do that, you have to look at C and K. And C and K, C is a horizontal shift. Figure out if it's a horizontal, you have to look at inside the parentheses. If it's being added or subtracted from inside the parentheses, it's a horizontal. Now, if it's a vertical, it has to be outside the parentheses. Okay, but for right now, we're just going to not have anything, you know. So we're going to start out here. So this is 1 point. Okay. Next, you have to figure out how high it's going to go. It is amplitude. So amplitude is on the outside. It's being multiplying by sin. So say it's 2. All you would do is put 2 here, and that's as high as it would go. So from here, and that's it. That's as far as it'll go. That's as high as it'll go. So it'll stop at 1/4 of the way there, 1/4 of your whole distance, and that's a period. And a period is just is where it starts to repeat itself. The end of the period is where it's done, and then the next part of the period would where it would repeat itself. So you'd go sin, for the most part, looks like this. Start here, and here, and here. And the same thing on this part, you would just do it the same way. Anyways, so at the end of the period is where it starts to repeat itself. So once you go here, once you start here, it'll look like this, and it'll just repeat itself. And to figure out how far the period is, you have to look at this. So this part right here, say it's sin of x, sin and 2 of x. So you would divide, to find the period, you have to divide pi by, or 2 pi by whatever it is the number. So like I said, 2. So 2. Then that's how far. Then that's what this is. That's where pi is. So, and then you have to figure out what these points are. So pi divided by 2. Let's say 3 pi over 4 and pi over 4. So there you go. Now you have your points, and now you know where everything's at. Okay, for the most part, that's pretty much it. I mean, all you have to do is write negative on this part. So trying to sketch this really quick. Oh, wrong. Sketch that. Sketch that. Here. And there. And that's pretty much how it'll look, but I almost forgot. You have to, the only difference from this part and this part is just that it's a negative, so you just put in negative over 4, negative pi over 2, negative 3, negative 3 pi over 4, and pi. That's it. And that's pretty much how you graph sin. Thanks for watching.